Hello, Eagles. It is I, Mr. Sorensen, coming to you with a very exciting announcement. It is time once again for our amazing, great Armstrong Readathon. It's been 2 years since our last one, and funds are running low. It's time for a school-wide fundraiser. We only do them when it's necessary and we have some needs and need to raise some funds. So we're going to do our wonderful Readathon. Here's how it works, Eagles. You will create a little web page on the Get Moving fundraising platform. We'll be partnering with them again, and you will share the information that we are doing a readathon with your close family and friends over their social media accounts and over your webpage, and you'll give them a sponsorship link. Now, here's basically how it works. Eagles, you promise that you will read a certain amount of time for every dollar that is donated in your name. So by reading, you are helping the school to raise the funds that we need. So the more you read, the more funds are raised for the school. And I love this. It's just a fabulous way for us to raise money. We're not selling anything. We're not, there's no, chocolate to handle or anything of that nature. It's just you read, we raise money. So I love it. We are partnering again with the Get Moving fundraising. You will have received a flyer that would have gone home on Friday of last week explaining how to sign up for the Get Moving fundraising and to get your page set up. We attach the page with your teacher's class. Now, I want to be very, very clear about this with the fundraiser. I know that times have been financially hard for some families in our school, and I don't want anyone to feel put out. If you can afford to contribute to our school, we would certainly appreciate it. If you're not in a position to do that at this time, we understand. We don't want you to feel bad if your family can't donate money to the school. But we would ask everyone to participate by at least creating a sign up and a webpage and tracking their minutes. And the instructions on how to do that will be sent home by your teachers on that flyer, and they may take some time in class to show you how to do that as well. Now, as with all fundraisers, as we raise money, there are prizes and incentives for helping out the school, and I want to go over those. So first, let's talk about you as a student, what goes on if you participate with our fundraiser. So if you go home and do nothing more than just set up your little page for the Readathon and register for the Readathon, then we will provide you with an exclusive Armstrong bookmark to get you started on your reading. And I'm making those bookmarks and getting them printed out right now. We're busily putting them together. So you'll get a bookmark the moment you sign up, and you can start reading with us. Now, if you get your family to contribute, maybe your uncle over in Washington wants to donate $10, and maybe your mom and dad want to donate $20 and whatnot, that will all show up on our school webpage, and we can track how much money is being raised as a school. Now, as a student, if your family raises $50, we will reward you with a commemorative button for the Great Readathon and also a brand new, beautiful book from the library. Mrs. Rogers has been busily buying a huge pile of books for our fundraiser, and we're super excited. She will invite you to choose a book as part of that fundraiser. So at $50, you get rewarded with a book. If you continue reading and get up to $100, it's been a stressful time, and so I will go around and I will award you with a stress toy. Last year we had the puffy frogs, or last time we had the puffy frogs, which were great. So I'll have some fidgets, some puffy frogs and things. That'll be great. And you can choose one of those and you'll be rewarded with a second book. So that's for $100. For any student who individually does an amazing thing and raises $300, you will be invited to an exclusive event with me, Mr. Sorensen, where we will rent a limousine and we will go to lunch together. So I'm very excited for that. This is the Principal's Limo Lunch. That's for $300 of money raised by your family. We have a prize for the top seller in the entire school. So whoever has the most reading minutes pledged and has raised the most money through their page will be rewarded. We have purchased a brand new Nintendo Switch, which we will give to that lucky person. The second place person will be receiving some wireless earbuds, some kind of AirPod kind of earbuds, Air Beats. And then for the third place person, we'll be buying a Parable Bluetooth speaker, a nice one that will be there. So those are some prizes for our top sellers. And so as people continue to raise money for the school, we will reward those efforts. But the biggest reward, of course, is just helping out the school. Now, we will also have some school-wide goals, and these are always the more exciting ones to me. So let me go down my list. If we manage to get 50% of every student just registered, not even raising a dollar, just getting 50% of everybody registered, then we will do a school-wide crazy hat day. You can wear any hat that you want that whole day. I know some people get upset with me for telling them to take their hats off. You can wear that hat all day long. I'll find a goofy one to wear as well. If your entire class registers and you get 100% of your class registered, not any money raised, just getting them all to participate and register, then we will do a glow dance party on the stage. And those are really cool. We got to do a few of them last year, and they're a lot of fun, so I'm looking forward to that. If the school manages to raise $5,000 collectively, we'll do a crazy sock day. If we manage to raise $10,000 collectively, we'll do a crazy hair day. If we manage to raise $15,000, Mr. Sorensen will dust off his electric guitar, and I will get out and I will practice, and we will do a Mr. Sorensen rock concert in the lunchroom during lunch for the whole school on that day. So, rock concert at $15,000. And then if we reach our school-wide goal is to raise $20,000. Now, for the parents who are watching this video, $20,000 is the number that we need to get to for me to only bother you with one of these every other year. If we can raise up to $20,000, then I only have to do a fundraiser for the school every other year. So I try to do it as infrequently as possible, but $20,000 is our goal. If we can get there, we'll be good for another good long while. So our traditional school-wide incentive for raising $20,000 is that we cancel instruction for a part of a day as a whole school, and at the same time, on the same day, the entire school engages in a school-wide readathon, a celebration of our love of reading. We had a fantastic time with our school-wide readathon 2 years ago when we did this event, and I would really love to do it again. We need to raise $20,000 to do that. Now, we have an additional prize beyond that. If we can get to where we have a little bit of extra, and that would be at $25,000. If we can raise $25,000 as a whole school, we will cancel instruction for a period of time on a day as a whole school, and we will have a giant school-wide party called Nerd Day. Some of you may remember our last Nerd Day party. It was pretty spectacular. So we will schedule another Nerd Day party if we can get up to $25,000. Now, here's the one that I don't want to announce, but I'm going to announce anyway. I have a very good friend. His name is Wesley Baker, and he thinks that it is fun to jump out of perfectly good airplanes when they're at altitude. He calls it skydiving, and he has invited me to go many times, and I have thanked him for the offer and then called him a crazy person and told him to go away. But it was suggested by many people at the school that if we can break what we have raised in previous fundraisers, plus a little bit extra for some needed upgrades to our sound system in the gym, that I will pledge to follow my friend Wesley Baker, and I will, for the school, jump out of a perfectly good airplane and film the experience for all of you to see. In order for me to do this insane thing, the school will need to raise $29,000. That is the goal. Now, secretly, I am hoping that we have a very successful fundraiser and that we raise $28,999 and then stop, because I really don't want to jump out of a plane. But if you would like to see me jump out of a perfectly good airplane, then help the school reach $29,000 in total funds raised on our readathon, and we will go from there. The last thing that I'm going to say before I sign off and send you about on the fundraiser is that we do need some of these funds for our schools to do some of the fun, cool, awesome things that we do here at Armstrong. But I'm glad that we're doing a readathon. I love reading. And one of my goals as a principal is that I hope that one day when you leave Armstrong, you will all love reading as much as I do. That is why I love this fundraiser, because you get to do something that I love and help the school at the same time. Please spread the word over your social media. Get in touch with your family. Get in touch with your extended family. Because of the online presence, people from all over the United States can donate to your cause and pledge for reading minutes. So please share that information abroad, and we will let you know how it's going. The fundraiser will begin on February the 6th, the same day that we have SEP conferences. It will conclude on February 24th. So you have until February 24th to raise as much as possible, and then we will do our reading thereafter. Please ask your teachers if you have any questions, and I'm in the lunchroom every day. You can always reach out to me for questions. I am looking forward to the great Armstrong fundraiser and hope that you're as excited about it as I am. Good luck, Eagles.